Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday, and we have another, we have a weekly lift, even though for most of the week we had the 12 days of Christmas scrap lifts going on. We got a bonus lift on Thursday night, and they chose one of my layouts to lift, and again, like the one I did on Friday for Mixed Media Mayhem, when I lift myself, I try to do it a little bit differently. This one was a fun photo. The original photo of the two girls was taken in front of a building, my sister's apartment building, and I used the sticker feature, I guess it's called, on my iPhone, and separated the girls from the background. And then I put them on this background, which is a meme that I found on Facebook of an icy landscape with a bunch of penguins, and Patrice loves penguins. So that was kind of why I did that. And I had just gotten Discover and Create, which I think is the collection I used here. I had a winter perspective from Bramble Fox, and I added some Vicky Boutin alphas to say walk, and I had some various snowflakes and so forth. And of course I put a butterfly even in a winter layout, so there. I don't know much about winter. Okay, so what I've got here is the circle that I have here. This is a photo that used to have somebody else in it, and I managed to do some paring down and surgery with my scissors, and got it to where it's just our family. The person that I covered up, that Barrett is covering up, is no longer in the family. So, because it's not the same size, instead of using 3 banners across, I'm just going to use 2. And it's going to be a Christmas page. This was taken on my birthday last year, or not last year, but the last year that John was alive. That was our last Christmas with John, and it was 2020. So what I'm doing here is giving these ends a lift, even though the rest of it will be flat on the page. Do that, and I'm gonna just put it kind of where I want to put it. I think that's fairly, and this I would have left in one piece, I think, but actually I might need to, I'm gonna slide this under here. Is that right? Let me put that out farther. There. Okay, and so that I'm gonna stitch it back together here. Let me do that, and then I'm gonna put bits of tape on the ends like I did on the other one. I need a little bit more. This one is going to be kind of a pared down version. I'm using my Hip Kit November kit, and I'm just going to leave these. Stick it in there like that, like so. Let me get this correctly spaced. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a very good job of it. I need to get that black line. This is not working, so I need to do it like this, and then really figure out where that is. I guess like so. Okay, now I can treat this as a single unit and kind of slide it under there, and then if I do it this way, then that gives me room for the title. The title is this, Christmas Traditions, and I think it's going to show, I may put it down like that so that Christmas is on the red part and Traditions is on the black and white. Okay, and so that means this is going to have to go out here in order for that to fit. So I'm going to paste it down. It's not moving, is it? I kind of want, let me look at the original. It doesn't go beyond that bottom bit, but there are some other circly bits around. I'm gonna do something that will bring something down here. So for right now, I'm just gonna paste it right there. And then I have fussy cut this, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it because I have this that I want to slide in there. That's a Bramble Fox piece from a couple of winters ago, Christmases ago. I've hung on to it, didn't have exactly the right place for it until now, but this is exactly the right place for it. Okay, I've got that coming down. I love that it has the banner shape on the ends. And now I'm going to put this down with some foam to kind of hold these. It's not coming off. And what about that one? That's on. Oh, you know what? Because it's been glued onto something. Silly me. I thought it was just a strip of these guys, but no, I had actually put it behind something I was planning to use and then didn't use it. Okay. I hate this when they kind of give up. I give up. Okay, and here I'm gonna do that. And now this one. Sorry that's taking as long as it is. I wanted this one to be kind of quick. I'm just going to slide this in like so. Okay, and I like how that comes down. I can do some more, have some more florals right here, but first I want to do something here on this circle. I'm going to kind of tuck that wreath piece in to add a little, color and festiveness. And I'm going to use this bow. I'll curl it up so it has some dimension, and then I'll glue it right straight onto this kind of down a little on a little to the right there. Now, in the original, there are, a lot of flowers, some leaf sprigs, and some snowflakes and enamel dots and stuff. I'm going to kind of simplify, streamline all that, but I may try to fit in some what is that? I don't know that I want to layer that over that. I could layer these right there. That's not thrilling me a whole lot. I want to use this cat somewhere. I've got possibility that I could do a little gingerbread house right there. Or do I want to use this cute little house? That is a very cute house, and I'm gonna do that. That's kind of taking up the visual space that the butterfly did in the original. Okay, I'm gonna put that there, and then I have a couple of, there's some snowflakes in the original, so I'm gonna add one right here, and I'm gonna put it on some foam. And I'm gonna put it on the thicker foam. Where's the roll of thicker foam? They're not particularly visually exciting, and so I may want to layer some things underneath. Not getting. This is not. Okay, so I'm going to put one right there. And I'll put this other one down here. And it's a little bit different. The colors are a little bit different on it. So I'm going to put that right there. I have this cute little cat. And because the cat is black and white, it just goes with the black and white and red sweaters that we have on here. So I'm gonna just kind of layer that right there just for fun. What else looks appropriate? I like this word love. Well, I haven't glued that on. I haven't glued my real title on yet. Let me get that on and get it drying, and I'm going to be sure that I get that so that, and as I look and I think, yeah, that's readable. It seems to be readable. I need something right here, and I'm not sure what yet. What do I have? I have a bell. It's not a very exciting bell. Let's see if this is where I can do these guys. Nope, that doesn't look right. I have these florals. Maybe a floral like this, or just that. that looks okay there. Let me put it right there. And then that leaves me with a couple things. First of all, I want to see if I can use these lime green holly leaves in here. I'm only going to use them if they look like they could be a natural part of this cluster. So right in here, in between these two holly leaves, that kind of looks okay. And let's see if the other one could fit into like right here, out of the holly leaf kind of sticking out of the mistletoe. That doesn't look great, and I'm thinking I don't like that one as much as I want to. And so I'm going to put, because I have a cat there, I'm going to put a bird here. There were birds that came onto the back deck that day. We, the Christmas traditions that the title is talking about is that traditionally John and I have decorated our Christmas tree on my birthday, which was December 12th. So December 12th, that last year with John, he had been very ill, and on that day he rolled over and said happy birthday and seemed his old self. It was, kind of a Christmas miracle, I guess. And I don't say that lightly because I'm going to put that right there. And maybe this can go like that, and I can make a double cluster. So let's get some skinny adhesive to go on here. And hopefully it'll still fit under the traditions. Okay, it's there, and now traditions may get glued down onto it, which is what I want. And then I'm gonna do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it done. I do have 2 red stars, so let me use those. Where would those want to go? I'm going to put one maybe right here, and one maybe right here. Yeah, that's good. I'll do that. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll put that right there. Okay, I'm done. I thank you for watching. Let me see, can I use this star? Maybe right here, or right here, maybe. No. I still have enough of the kit left to use those embellishments. I have enough of the papers left to use those embellishments sometime. I have some other Christmas pictures printed, some more pictures from that day that I'm going to do in a grid on, or some other design. Let's see if there's anything in here that I need. This was the other half of that flower, and this was the other half of that wreath, and I had them handy in case I needed to fussy cut those. I'll fussy cut those another time. I have this little bit right here that says family, and I could maybe squeeze it under the bird. I think that works. It's silly. And there's this little bit that says, let's celebrate. I think I've mentioned before that our tradition is to decorate the tree, and John couldn't get down the stairs to put the tree in the main front window like we usually do, and there's really no room inside here, so we decided to put it on the deck. It's, you know, in the protected covered part, and I could wheel John out in his wheelchair onto the deck, and he could participate. So everybody was, you know, put up the tree and was decorating and having a grand time. It was really a lot of fun. I'm gonna put this "Let's Celebrate" maybe right here on this. I want to get a piece of thin adhesive to hold that on. Is that gonna work? It's not, it's sticking funny. I am not sure what's going on here, but I'm gonna do it this way. And then cut it here. And if this doesn't stick, if the adhesive has touched something or whatever, or the backing has come off, which is what it looks like, I will put some glue behind it. But right now I need to roll the adhesive back so that it doesn't show, because that's a very skinny phrase strip there. Okay, let's see if this works. Do that. Okay, and now, what else? I like a lot of these little sprig-like things, and so I thought maybe I could use some of those in the cluster. So let's see how that works. It kind of doesn't show all that well, but this one is a little bit longer, so let's put it maybe right there. Okay, and maybe something right there. What do I have? There's this little, these berries. Okay, just little touches of color. And I like this little guy, and I'm gonna add it into this cluster. And it looks different because it has the white border on the piece of ephemera, whereas these are fussy cuts, and I cut them from a paper with a green background, so that's good. And I've got these little guys, which I'm taking kind of to look like just something that can exist out in space on a page. So I'll put that there, and maybe put this. Don't want to do that because if I've got that one out in space, maybe this one should be out in space too. Maybe like so. So it's still associated with those clusters. Now let me see if I can do any kind of leaf coming out here. That's kind of cute. And I'm going to try this one coming out from behind the kitty cat. And I'm going to do a similar leaf. Well, actually, no, I'm going to do this and have it coming out from under this fussy cut. And I have to lift the fussy cut in order to do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a stem that has to lead in under there. It always wants to stick before I get the rest down. So I've cut that stem off, and I've got it there now. And then maybe this kind of coming out from under there. There's two different leafy things. Okay, I'm trying, you know, as you can imagine, I'm trying to kill my kit. What else? What would be pretty next, like in conjunction with those things? How about I could do the turtle dove, the sweater, I like this tree. Maybe I could I wouldn't do a tree next to a snowflake. I really wouldn't do anything next to a snowflake normally, but I'm tempted to do something little on them because they look so plain. They're in the color palette that kind of recedes, and I'm not a fan. Let's see. Part of that there, you know, kind of get that sort of behind there. That's not going to work. I don't need to do that. I will put this back and use it on a different kind of page. I think we're done messing with this page. Now, what I am going to add that's not in the kit are some small I was going to do something like enamel dots. So let me pull my sheets of enamel dots and see what I have. That green might be good. So I'll keep that. And there's some of the lighter green on there. And there's some lighter green there. There's yellow there. There's little tiny hearts. I've used all the red ones. What I'm looking for is red. And looky here, I found some red. Okay, let's put this back. And let's go with the reds first. And I'm going to put one, there's what I can do is I can have I like for large enamel dots to be partially hidden. I don't like them, the smaller ones look okay out alone in the field, but the larger ones, and you can see I'm kind of fighting with that. Let me, come on, let me get it right here, there. Now that I've got it there, I'm going to add a little teeny tiny red one and a medium-sized light green. So that's there. And here. I'm going to add a green one. Oh, come on. Under this guy. Kind of tucked in like that. And then I'll add a tiny green one. There. And now I'm going to go back and find a medium-sized red. Do that. Okay, now I'm going to just kind of start doing these along the way. Not sure what that was, but I'll put these kind of around and I'll mix them up. The light green and dark green. I'm going to put this right here and a big red one here, and I'll take a medium-sized green one and put it right there. Now I'm just going to start putting them in places that look like they need something, where little bits of interest would be welcome. Okay, and here, and I've got some little tiny red ones, right? Let's put them right there. And then I've got a smaller red one that I can put right here. And another one. Where do I want another one that's red? Maybe right. That would be good for a green one. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I'll go get a big green one. And I'm going to violate my own rule, because I'm going to put it out here on its own. And then, not sure what else I have that I want to use. There's this tiny teal one, but it looks close enough to the green. See that? That's what I've been calling green. This is what I'm calling teal. They look exactly the same. So I'm happy with that. I'm done. It has the little, kind of texture and interest that the original had, and it's a totally different kind of page. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next Sunday for the next weekly scrap lift, and there are just 2 more left in the year, so that's exciting. Again, I thank you very much for watching. Bye.